Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is the Crystal Girl and this is going to be your mystery reading for today. So thank you so much for clicking on this video. This is probably one of my favorite easy kind of general readings I like to do, and a lot of you guys requested doing a mystery reading, so we're going to be doing this today. So we're going to be seeing what wants to come out. Obviously I'm not sure what's going to be coming out, we're just going to be seeing what wants to enter the reading today. So if you're here, you are most likely here for the messages and hopefully it will resonate. So let's get started. So just cleanse the deck with the clear quartz, cleanse me as well. Okay, let's get started. Let's see what's going on. So the one thing I'm picking up on is Pisces energy. I feel Pisces, and I'm hearing, this is so random, but I'm hearing Santa Claus. Pisces, Santa Claus, and I'm hearing the number 6 as well. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so we have the 9 of Pentacles. I love her outfit. That is just beautiful. So aesthetically pleasing. So I feel like for a lot of you, especially if you're a woman, and you are more on the feminine side, I feel like a lot of you, well actually specifically those of you who are women, I do feel like you are working on your sense of femininity as well, and for those of you who are male, the same with that as well. You're working on your natural nurturing side, but I also feel specifically for my women, I do feel like you're really embodying this gentle feminine energy that's coming through. And then now we have the Queen of Cups, which is nice. Sorry guys, I have a little bit of leaves on my table. Got this Queen of Cups, which is beautiful. Okay. I'm hearing Lemuria from this group as well. Got the 3 of Cups. Sorry guys, just had me burp then. That's confirmation burps. Oh, hi. Okay, so that changes everything. Let's clarify the Death card. What's happening after? Oh, okay. I was not expecting that. Holy crap. Wow. Oh my God, this is beautiful. You guys are going through a big fucking transformation. This is, whoa. This is a lot. This is massive, 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 massive. Whoa, this is like, I was not expecting this to be such a huge message. This is a lot. So let's just clarify everything. What's the general energy over the entire reading? Underneath we have the King of Swords in the reverse. So I'm hearing letting go of this dictatorship energy, letting go or feeling like you're under someone's thumb. That's what I'm picking up. Let's get you another little pink card. Get you one of these. Lessons. Let's get you another one. Pause. Nice. Let's get one more. Okay, 2 more. Transformation and joy. Beautiful. Okay. Let's put these over here for a moment. All right, so you guys are going through a major shift with the feminine energy, okay? Within yourself, within the collective. This is obviously what's going on in the collective as well. I'm just gonna bring the lighting down just in case it's a little bit too bright. Is that better? I don't really know. We'll keep it as light. Hopefully it should be okay. Okay, so what I feel mainly for you guys is this sense of reward. You guys have gone through hell and back, and the main energy we have is this Ace of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. Your main reading, if you want to give it a title, your title would be Pushing Through to Pursue Passion. That's what I feel. Pushing through to pursue passion. So I feel for a lot of you guys is this is all to do with your heart chakra. This is to do with your heart chakra, your throat chakra, and your feminine side. And this is for my men and women, because every person on this planet has masculine and feminine energy, and that's how we, you know, balance ourselves out. So for what I'm seeing is, especially for my feminines and for my women, you guys are definitely being pushed to pursue what you're passionate about, no matter what people say to you, to do what you are passionate about, and to pursue types of people who you're passionate about as well. What this is going to do is bringing about this sense of like courageousness, and it's asking you to be like, okay, let's effing go. Like you're not hiding yourself anymore. Okay, I'm just gonna have a little bit of my coffee here. Okay, so we first have the abundance, luxury, self-sufficiency, 9 of Pentacles. You are being asked, this is basically starting off with your passions, what you're passionate about, what is going to drive you towards your happiness. Everyone needs happiness in a very simple way. As humans, we desire very simple things. It's just society that makes us, not think that that's what we need, which it actually is what we need. So we have this Queen of Cups, 3 of Cups, and then we have the Death card. So let's move. It's funny how we have transformation literally on the Death card. Let's just move these over for a minute. Okay, we'll look at those in just a moment. All right, so we first of all have these 4 cards in the middle, and what I feel for you guys is I'm hearing you're being pushed over the edge so you can get the ball rolling. So it could be that you go through a major, or have gone through, I will say have gone through a major loss, or you could be realizing something about your life and it just hits you like that, and then you start to manifest what you've been wanting to manifest for a long time. You just needed a bit of a shove, okay? And what I also see is with the Death card and the Tower, it's not an easy process, and this could have been something that happened 6 months ago, 2 months ago. It doesn't have to be recently, okay? But what I see is you're coming from a place of, I'm not happy here, I need to move forward, I need to go somewhere else. So with this Queen of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, I see that wherever your attention is, that's basically the most important thing. So really focus on, where is my attention going at this point, okay? And what I feel for you guys is the more you focus on where is your attention going, the easier life is going to be for you, okay? So if you feel like your body is starting to clench at the thought of being at your job, or the thought of talking to that person or something like that, and there's something wrong about that connection, about that environment that's making you feel, your body's saying this isn't right for me. So what I feel for you guys is there's going to be a part of you that's going to split away from that old dynamic, that old job, that old relationship with that person, and you are going to be so much happier. And I also see that the relationships that you've had have felt like you're investing more than what they're giving you. And what I feel for you also is you are now leaning into a new relationship that's going to be coming towards you. So if you're already partnered up, it doesn't have to be a relationship as in a love relationship, as in like a romantic relationship. It can be with a friend that feels really deep, really, really nurturing. It could be a family member where you reunite. I feel it feels like a new person though, so it probably isn't a family member. It could be somebody who, maybe it is. It could be somebody who is an old family member who feels new because maybe you haven't spoken to them before, or something like that. It's a new type of person. So what I feel is a lot of you guys have kind of pushed yourself into a short-term alignment. So what I see is it's like you've been in toxic environments, you haven't known how to get out of it. You've been thinking, it's okay because, I'm getting my money, or, it's okay because I'm talking to that person. Say if you're in a toxic relationship, it's okay because I've got a man or a woman. You got a job that you really, really hate. It's not good for you. You are, it's really bad for your health because you're putting so much stress on yourself. So it's okay, it gives me money. And it's like, that just won't be good enough anymore. And I know this is obviously a very sensitive subject because, like any career reading I do, money is a very sensitive subject, which I totally get because it's been very much told to us that it's lack, we can't manifest it. It's really hard to manifest, it's all about hierarchy. That shit isn't real. It's all a fucking fad that the government put on us. So don't worry about that. What I see for you is it's actually what makes you happy, okay? And I know that probably sounds like it's so far out of your reach, but that is why it feels so far out of your reach, because you believe that it's not possible. If I focus on something that I feel comfortable in, that I'm investing in, and I know that it can feel long term, sometimes it is uncomfortable for a while. But once you do, long-term investments is exactly what you want to focus on. where is my happiness going? Is it going to someone who is just pouring it out of their cup and just chucking it away? Or is it going towards somebody where I'm talking to them, they're not listening to me? You know, is it just being battered up against a brick wall, essentially? So basically, you're coming out of a toxic short-term situation. That what I mean by short-term, like I say, is you are adjusting yourself for that situation where you shouldn't be. The situation should adjust itself around you. And then when you realise what you really want, when you feel very clear, or you might not feel clear, you just feel like emotionally, I need to get the fuck out, you're going to manifest some really beautiful people who are long-term invested in your life, who want to be in your life, who you're getting results from being around these people. And I'm really significantly looking at this woman's skin colour, and I'm not sure why, because I don't focus on skin colour, but for some reason I'm focusing on this woman's skin colour. So you might attract people who are, you know, different types of skin colour. You know, obviously that doesn't really matter. You know, it literally doesn't matter. It's a human being. I don't want to focus on that actually, because obviously I know it's a very sensitive subject, but for some reason I'm just picking up on that. It could be somebody who looks the complete opposite to you in background. Maybe you are very, very pale and they have very, very dark skin tone, or you're very dark skin tone and they're very pale, something like that. It could be they are from completely the opposite side of the world. Maybe you're from a really cold climate and they're from a really hot climate, and you both have really, really similar views. You can meet online, you can meet through work, you can meet through a group, something like that. It just feels like you don't have to force this. It's just wherever you're emotionally being drawn, just keep going there. I'm hearing don't be afraid of following your emotions or following your intuition. Doesn't feel right? Get out. You know, it's literally that simple. Just don't overcomplicate it, okay? Because your body knows when something's not right. So basically, when people start seeing how passionate you are, and we have so many aces, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Tower, Death card, we've got all the stuff. What it's showing me is once you actually start to put yourself in a position where, you know, you're scared, but you're doing the damn thing, you guys are going to get so many beautiful results. And then there's going to be somebody coming in, or an opportunity coming in, that is practical, reliable, it's slow and steady, it's hard working, it's a committed situation that is going to be around you for a very, very, very long time. Okay, and then also we have these cards come in here. So then we have this transformation and joy. You're then going through this massive transformation where you're no longer feeling lack, you are feeling just joy. So anytime you start to feel lack, put your attention somewhere else. And that is to do with, you know, attracting a partnership, attracting friends, attracting a job. Don't focus on, I don't have that. Focus on, how can I get there? What is the environment that I want to attract? How can I get there? What is the situation I want to attract? How can I get there? Okay, I want a job. Okay, so I'm going to focus on looking after myself, getting to know what I want, because maybe I've been investing so much in other people, I don't know what I want. And then I'm going to really focus on giving myself a fucking break, and then that job will come to me. And it could be something like, maybe I'm going to go on a job site because that's what I feel drawn to do. Do the damn thing. Don't do it out of fear. Do it out of, I deserve better, and I'm gonna be open to what comes next. Because what I feel like is when we are so used to the same thing, we can feel so stuck, and it can just be one tiny thing, one tiny change that gets the ball rolling basically. What you've had to do for so long is pause and be still in these uncomfortable, almost feels disgusting. Like, I know it's such an intense word to say, but you know, it's something so repulsive, it's just like you can't even look at it. That's kind of the feeling that you guys have been witnessing within certain people, environments, toxicity, just maybe in society as well. You've just been feeling like, wow, that is so toxic. It's because you've had to force yourself to stay in it, and maybe through, you know, lockdown and stuff like that, maybe you were forced into seeing and witnessing how corrupt something was, maybe in your house, maybe in a relationship, and that has now been transformed into what you would really like to do now. You're literally piecing together and getting things rolling. So within the next 6 months, I feel you are going to manifest this opportunity. And it's going to look different to maybe what you're thinking of right now, because maybe that thing that you want right now isn't exactly what you need. So it's going to be what you need, not always what you want. Okay, of course it's going to be what you want, but it's going to be what you need as well. But if you try sometimes, you'll find you get what you need. Like that song. Okay. Annoying as that song is, it's very accurate. Okay, beautiful. Oh, I love this. This is gorgeous. So the reason why you felt so uncomfortable in these situations is because it's forcing you to be intimate with yourself. And what intimacy says is, I'm listening to myself. I'm listening to my inner child. I'm listening to really parenting myself. You feel sad? Okay, what can we do about that? This is you talking to yourself. It's like, you know, I want to feel happy. Okay, let's start somewhere. Let's start with one tiny thing. How can I make you happy today? How can I make myself comfortable today? How can I make myself focus more on my investing in myself, not on what everybody else wants from me? We have Gemini, Venus, and the 8th house. And what that's showing me is you guys are being drawn to a lighter style of life, one that's less heavy. And it might be that you have to get out of a certain relationship, environment, connection with somebody or something to release you the fuck out of it. And a lot of the time it's to do with our environment. Like, this is from personal experience as well, from being in such a toxic environment and coming out of it and literally moving my entire body and my situation out of there. It's like, oh my God, I didn't realize how toxic that really was and how lacking it felt. And once I actually chose it for myself, like, oh shit, this is scary, but I'm going to do the damn thing, boom, I started to feel so different. Like, I literally felt like myself again so quickly, because my body was craving getting to know myself. It was like, I can't get to know myself if you're in this toxic situation. Get the fuck out. Like, get out of the situation. So with this Venus as well, Venus is all about relationships. So it could be a situation with a Venus Gemini, or it could be with a Gemini or Scorpio. It could be with somebody who is very immature, someone who really lacks intimacy, someone who really struggles to understand you, someone who really just doesn't give a crap about you, who you want them to care because maybe you love them and you really want to be there for them. But at the end of the day, relationships, it is reciprocal. It has to be reciprocal, otherwise there is no relationship there. And that is the same for anything. If you want to have a job you enjoy, that job has got to give you back what you're putting into it. You know, it really has to, otherwise it's just not going to be sustainable. So for a lot of you guys, one thing I see is a lot of you guys are going to be witnessing a lot more new environments. I see a lot more space, and I see mountains and clear air, and it feels fresh. It feels like, wow, like I didn't realize how much I was submerged in the toxicity until I literally walked out of there. Okay, so let's get you one more card and let's see what else wants to come through. Oh, 3 cards. These are really nice. This feels very Libran, this reading. It feels very Venus-y, very Libran, really nice. Lovely. Right, so basically it's saying that you're getting fairness. When you care for yourself, life is going to feel fair again, because what happens is when you are investing so much into somebody who just doesn't get you or can't get you because they have, you know, restrictions within themselves, you have to choose yourself. Like, I know it's really hard, especially when it comes to romantic relationships and family. Family will not provide for you if they make you feel unsafe. They cannot provide safety for you. So you have to put yourself first. You have to make sure that even if it's a tiny, tiny thing, you're doing it for you, not for them, okay? How can you give to other people if your cup is literally drained? Like, if you are wrung out dry, you know? You can't do that anymore. I'm hearing it's like a fruit that's been dried out. It gets really concentrated, and almost if you dry it out too much, it's like almost like you can't taste it anymore. It loses its nutrients, it loses its, you know, goodness that it naturally had. That's what happens when we're in toxic environments. And a lot of the time is some people use lies and deceit and deception to make you stay in the situation. So it could be like you talk to your family and you say, I want to quit my job. And they say, well, that job gives you security. How can you do that? And it's like, don't listen to people that tell you what if that's going to happen, you know, oh my God, what if that? It's like, don't listen to that. You're listening to yourself and your emotions, your intuition, what feels right for me. Because when you keep choosing that, you're going to start going up and up and up, and you're going to have the life that you want. You really are. And it says something isn't what it seems. Be aware of deceptions. Are you really seeing the situation for what it is? Care is needed for healing. Provide nourishment, kindness, compassion, and acceptance or protection for yourself and others. So it could be that you manifest like a therapist into your life who really reveals to you, like, this is really not good for you, you know. And I know it's hard because, like I say, this isn't just easy stuff. but it can just be one thing at a time. If you're in a situation and you really cannot get out of it, I'm not telling you to literally just get up and leave. Like, this is about you and awakening to what really is there. And then when you are ready, then you can do something about it. When you are able to. This isn't, you know, this isn't always accessible for everyone, you know. It's not as easy as it seems, but you will get there, trust me. You will get there. When you realise this isn't the right thing, you will know it's time to get out. Balance brings harmony, ease and alignments to all areas of life. A fair outcome is for the highest good of all. So you are literally, wherever you put your attention, that is where you're meant to be. Okay, so if you're thinking, I need to quit my job, this job is awful, I can't do this anymore, great. I want you to really invest yourself in that thought, because there's something that your body is telling you that this is not right for me. Okay, and just because you don't know where you're going after that, how do you know what is after that if you don't even try to get out of the situation? Because sometimes when we are so blocked and when we are so full up with our crap and our thoughts and all this stuff, we can't think straight. We can't make straight judgments. So we have to try and get out first, one step at a time. Okay, one step at a time. Okay, what's going to be after this situation, please? Yes, we have play. I love that. That's beautiful. So basically your journey is to focus on play and focus on not taking it so seriously. Like, life is supposed to be fun. Lovely. You are going to feel so much better. You're going to feel free and you're going to feel so much authentic and so much more authentic about yourself, and therefore you're going to be able to trust life more because you know who you are. You know that if something happens, I've got my back. And sometimes it really helps to imagine like you're standing, you as yourself now, the way you look, the way you are now, standing behind your inner child, and you are there for her or him, you are there for them, and you are like, I've got you. Say if you need to have an uncomfortable conversation with somebody, imagine you're standing behind that inner child, we got you. And it's the same for any situation. It's uncomfortable, but it has to be done. You know, this is about you and it's time to start putting yourself first. So that was such a preachy reading, but I really hope it resonated. I hope it made sense for you, my love. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like a private reading, all my information is down below. If you'd like any of my extended readings, they are on my Etsy shop right now. But you know, they might be going on Vimeo, I'm not too sure, but some of my readings, they have extended videos. So if you'd like to check out any of my recent videos that were a little bit before this, that have a little bit of like cheeky messages, then they will have little extended readings attached to them. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. You are doing such a good job. Take your time and I will speak to you soon. Bye.